The notice requirements provided in the Open Public Meetings Act have been satisfied. Notice of this meeting was properly given the new schedule of meetings of the Spotswood Borough Council on December 27, 2017. The new schedule was transmitted to the Home News Tribune and Sentinel. It was filed with the clerk of the Borough of Spotswood and posted in the municipal building located at 77 Summerhill Road, Spotswood, New Jersey.
Councilman Stolen?
Here.
Councilman Ritchie?
Here.
Councilman Malillo?
Here.
Councilman Rivera?
Here.
Council President Rhodes?
Here.
Mayor Sealy?
Here.
I can salute the flag.
Okay, so let's rise to salute the flag. Think about 2018 with a moment of silence for whoever you would like. And I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we have resolutions under consent agenda, as Marge has read them. Council President, council members, I'll take a motion to accept resolutions 2018-1 through 2018-28 on the consent agenda.
Make a motion, we move 2018-1 through 2018-28.
Second it.
Councilman Stolen?
Yes.
Councilman Ritchie?
Yes.
Councilman Malillo?
Yes.
Councilman Rivera?
Yes.
Council President Rhodes?
Yes. And do we have any reports from the liaisons and department heads? John, we'll start with you.
Well, I got to repeat the Board of Education, the 16th? Yeah, the 16th. To Tuesday, the 16th of January. At the library, 7 o'clock. Dulcie's the host there, so she'll take care of you. Yes, the 16th is the Board of Education meeting. The library. That's all I got, really. That's
Thanks,
it.
John. Kurt?
Looking forward to 2018. I think we are going to face some challenges this year. There's some internal pressures I see being put on our budget. Also, it seems unlikely that our new governor is going to sign this 2% cap, which has kept things in line for quite some time, and that's a little scary. But I know we'll all work together and try to hammer out the best budget we can.
I agree.
Oh, and I do want to thank the council. Resolution 27 appoints me to the planning board as a liaison, and this will be my 22nd year. And I find it interesting and rewarding, and we haven't had a lot of applications all the time, but when they are there, they're interesting, and it's interesting to be there with other members of the community, shaping the development that we see in town and trying to get the best we can for neighbors of the development. So,
Good.
thank you.
Ted?
Kind of echo what Kurt said, looking forward to 2018 being a productive year. There's some scary things ahead of us, but I'm sure we're going to work through them. Other than that, really, just want to pat the Public Works guys on the back for the last couple of days. They've been out there, picking up all the blown mains, and we've saved a lot of money when I have to go by not having to go out of town to bring contractors in. So, job well done to them. Hopefully, it'll be a productive year.
Yeah. Jose?
Drug Alliance has their calendar out. It's $10 a calendar, right, Dawn?
Yes.
Okay, anybody that wants the calendar, see Dawn Crandall or Dawn McDonald, they have the calendar. Also, I would like to say thank you to the Public Works for being out there for these mains that are broken and everything. So, and also, everybody to be safe. The snowstorm, nobody knows exactly which way it's going. All right, 1 minute they're saying 3 to 6, next minute they're saying more than 8. So just be safe out there and just pay attention to Facebook, Nixle, So just make sure, and also check on your neighbors too. That's all I have.
Thanks, Jose.
Huh? And get to shop right quick.
Get your bread and milk.
I have only a couple things that I'm going to ask the mayor to speak also. Spotswood Education Foundation has planned their casino night. It's going to be Saturday, March 3rd. I'll be looking to get support for that from the members on the dais for either an ad or just come out and enjoy. It's a great event, and it raises money for the school district. And like John mentioned earlier, we've given over $78,000 back to the school district from the proceeds from these fundraisers. The Grinch. The Grinch was in Spotswood, and boy, I tell you, I've heard such positive stuff. It was coordinated by our police department. Mayor Seeley was also following the Grinch around town. He tells me that there was numerous people at every stop, and I know the kids had, they were really looking forward to the event. It got deferred because we had some weather issues until I think it was the 21st?
Yes.
Okay. And so kudos to the police department. They do a lot of stuff in town with the kids through these events. And I also want to give Public Works a shout out. Can you imagine, last night was what, 9 degrees? And they're working with water, dangerous gas mains, and repairing those leaks. So, Ed, I want you to arrange a pizza lunch on me. Because it was my area of town that was affected. Willard Clark Circle was without water for about 4 hours or so. So please arrange that, because I think these are the unsung heroes of our town that are out in all kinds of weather doing all kinds of things that are tough to do when it's 9 degrees. And that's it for me. Ed?
Okay, we'll start off with echoing on the DPW. Of course, they do a fine job. It's one of the only departments, as I do get a lot of good comments about most of our departments, they are far and above commented on most as being an outstanding group, from sanitation right through the Department of Public Works. And yes, I would not like to have been out there either in 9 degrees playing with water, since I do that for a living as well. It's not fun, but they did a great job, and they get us back up online fast, especially since the last time I think it was Englishtown, I don't want to say for sure, but I think Englishtown went down for 3 days of the water main problem, which is a long time to be without water.
Wow.
So I think they do a great job, and
Yeah.
kudos to them. That being said, I know that you all got our budget deadline extensions notices, so you know that we have to have it ready for the public by March 16th. We have to adopt it by May 20th, so. And that, of course, is hinging on the state aid. This is, because we discussed if they're late, so are we. Another thing going on, the Grinch wasn't alone. I believe the Grinch was also out there with the abominable snowman.
Yeah.
Who else? Krampus?
Krampus.
I believe he's a horror Santa Claus thing, right? And there was one other person, the Scrooge. So there was a lot of them out there. And yes, the event was well attended, kids all over the place. They originally decided they were going to do 10-minute stops. That didn't work out well for them. It ended up, I think, being close to half-hour stops.
Yeah.
But they did do a great job. Last week, I had a visit from the East Brunswick mayor. He came and had to sit down in one of my office nights, which was nice to sit down with him. We discussed a few things. One of the things that some people out there in TV land will be listening to is putting weight limit signs on Helmetta Boulevard and Old Stage Road to notify trucks when they come off of Cranberry Road, not on our streets. And it was for their benefit as well as ours, obviously, since they own half of Old Stage Road. We also talked about they're instituting a bike trail program, and they want to meet with our planning and zoning board as well as our rec department to see about getting us hooked up with that and continuing their trails.
Nice.
It's a good idea. They have some good ideas. And the final great idea that he had is he presented me with this card. And there's two of them, actually. One's like a MasterCard, and the other is a Shop East Brunswick card. Now, he gave this to me to give me the idea about Spotswood doing it. And what happens is you go to the business owners as a borough, as us officials, and coerce them into giving a break to the resident. That break relates to money as a credit that can be used towards their income tax, their property tax payments. If they're not residents, if they're renters, they can get a rebate check built for this money. Now, it may not equate up to a whole lot of money, but anything nowadays helps. It's a good program. I'm going to look a little deeper into it because there's a whole bunch of a list of questions and how it works. And the one thing that he said that was very enticing to me was that we could probably sit down and arrange it to work through multiple towns. In other words, if you spend and buy in East Brunswick, you would wind up getting a rebate check because you use this card mailed to you at your home to use towards your taxes or whatever you'd like to use it to. I think it's an excellent program, and I'm going to look into it a little deeper. The other way was with the MasterCard. If you didn't want to do that, it would be put directly into a debit account. So other places have tried this. It's a good program. The biggest problem is trying to get most of the bigger chain stores and whatnot to get involved in it. But you would think if they want to improve their sales, I would jump right on board with this. So we'll be looking to this in the very near future.
So he gave you a MasterCard?
Well, it's a dummy. It's a dummy. Because that was the first thing I said, I got a card?
We've got some things that you could,
Yeah. But at any rate, my point being is East Brunswick seems to be very willing to work with us in shared service, as well as communicate ideas that they've come up with. And I know Mayor Cohen's been doing a good job over there, and he does have some rather interesting ideas. So I look forward to dealing with him a little more in the future.
okay?
And I think, is that it? That's it. I'm good.
Well, I can't wait till we get that, so when I go to Brunswick Square Mall, it can all go to a nice account. Thank you, Ed. Anybody else? Do I have a motion to open to the public?
Motion to open to the public?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, this is the public session. Anybody has anything to say, please come up to the mic and state your name and your address.
Wow.
Make a motion to
It's an easy
close the
meeting.
public portion.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, so we are, I guess we're adjourned.
Make a motion, we adjourn.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Next
that's
council
it.
meeting, Monday, January 22nd at 7:30. Thank you, everybody.